you want me to move? Do you want to do it with someone else?
No,
Richard,
stay
Richard, come sit, Richard.
Richard.
Richard, come on.
No, Rich, just stand it up.
Because I'm no good at shuffling.
It's alright, no, it don't matter. Go
Nikki's
on.
there.
Nikki, do you want? Oh yeah, exactly.
Nif's
Don't
there.
worry, it's fine. I'm going to...
You know what I mean?
Pushing the envelope, I like it. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna do. I'll show you something. This is something that I've always had in mind. Okay, this goes back to when I was a young boy, and I saw Paul Newman and Robert Redford in that film, The Sting. I was 10 years old in the cinema. True story. And I figured I wanted to master a deck of cards so well that I could achieve the most extraordinary outcomes possible. I'm going to do something unconventional. I'm going to shuffle the cards face up and face down. Okay? And create a real chaotic mess. And what's interesting, Nikki can see the cards being well mixed. Have you ever seen anyone begin by shuffling cards like this?
No.
Face up and face down. If we look through the cards right now, you can see nothing but pure chaos. Back to back, face up, face down. I'm going to give the cards one more shuffle.
That's a mess.
To ensure a very nice mix of the cards. Total chaos, face up, face down throughout the entire deck. Now you're probably wondering, what can anyone achieve with the cards in this condition? Well, this is the point. I've been trying to track a few specific cards. I can tell you the Ace of Hearts is dead center, right about here. Now I'm going to go further down into the deck to find the Ace of Clubs.
Oh my God.
Now what makes this interesting is the fact that the cards have been shuffled face up, face down, so I can be honest and say I'm not sure what cards are going to show up at any given moment in time. I'm looking for one card specifically now. The Nine of Hearts. That's my lucky card. Because I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the ninth position,
You're joking.
we get the Ace of Diamonds. Now, the last ace is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Now, as you watch this, you may consider this to be a demonstration of skill. But consider, when you go to a concert and you listen to someone play Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, you don't question the skill, you celebrate the experience, right? Well, I hope you'll appreciate that this is a triumph of order over chaos.
Oh my God. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic.
Sick.
Wiggly fingers.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Honestly, honestly,
Thank you.
honestly, sir.
Can you shuffle those for me?
Oh,
amazing.
and we're rolling still. Look.
Amazing.
Oh,
No,
yes.
this is.
That's.
I'm going to call that.
I love it.
Dan,
Shuffle.
it's like.
We see him on TV,
I
innit?
feel honoured to be sitting here next to this man in this house.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I do. Thank you for inviting me.
No
Dan.
way.
I'm being serious.
I'm honoured.
Do you remember the film Zulu with Michael Caine?
Yeah.
Well, the gentleman who directed that film became my first mentor. His name was Seinfeld. Okay. He was an American movie director, but he lived in the UK. I knew him. I met him at the age of 14, right up until when he passed away in the mid-90s.
Okay.
So I would meet him regularly. He showed me some really cool things with cards.
Wow.
He got me present to something very interesting about playing cards. When a deck of cards has been shuffled by the average card player, they actually believe that the cards are being well mixed. Now there's a very subtle distinction at work here. To a cheater, every shuffle constitutes a stack. You either know the start positions of one or two cards or not. And with the ability to reposition cards during the shuffle, you can influence the outcome of a game. What you've just seen is what's known in the trade as a crooked shuffle.
Wow.
Which allows a cheater to deal the cards very fairly. And that's a basic demonstration
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
of
Wow.
card cheating.
Card cheating.
Don't try this at home.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's
Just amazing.
Awesome.
Now,
Awesome.
speaking of sign, Phil, I want to finish off now with something which has his trademark. He called it the Aces for Connoisseurs. And I'll do this for you now. Let's have a look. 4 aces. I'm going to ask you to tell me stop as I drop the cards, okay?
Stop.
Right there?
Yep.
We'll get back to this a little bit later, okay? Traditionally in Magic, magicians always do trick the aces. Now this illusion, I did at the BBC when I did the Paul Daniels show. But I did it for the cameramen. There was a break in rehearsals. And they asked me if I could do something just for the camera. Because they wanted to film my hands and replay in slow motion. So imagine as though you're looking at this through the eye of a camera. Because I'm going to do it very slowly. The first ace disappears.
What the hell?
Now, as you watch this, you've got to ask yourself, is the hand quicker than the eye? Or do people watch slowly? The second ace, easy come,
You're kidding me.
easy
man.
go.
Oh my.
Ace of diamonds.
Never.
And Nikki hasn't blinked once.
I really haven't.
Oh.
Oh, that is just.
In fact, watch that ace of spades. So far so good.
Uh-huh.
We've got these other 3 cards on top. 2 of clubs, 4 of clubs, 4 of diamonds. The ace has gone
That is
completely.
just. That is just amazing. That's just amazing.
Oh,
That's amazing.
easy come, easy go.
Vincent. That
Now.
is just.
The big finish. This is not my deck, this is your deck. So
Yeah,
I
it
can't
is.
Is
leave
that
you
your
with 4
deck?
That's
cards
my deck
short.
of cards, yeah.
So let's see if we can bring them back. In fact, I'm going to show you how this is done from the beginner right up to the professional, okay? Now, beginners don't know much sleight of hand, so they do counting tricks. That's why I had you choose a card to generate a random number.
Okay.
Did you have a free choice of a card?
I did, yeah.
Right, let's see what it is. Ah, red 7. Did you know every deck, or every playing card in a deck has a twin? So the twin for the 7 of diamonds would be the 7 of hearts, right? Watch this. And there's a symbiotic relationship between them.
No.
And you'll notice at a very strategic position in the pack. Okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the first ace. Now, after many months of practice, the sleight of hand is almost invisible. Watch this. And they were watching as closely as you are right now. Would you like to see it again?
You're,
Missed it.
you're joking.
Look at that.
You're joking.
Now, some magicians actually like the magic to happen in the spectator's hand. So, Nikki, I'm going to ask you to do the magic, okay? How do you
Okay.
feel about that?
Perfect. Happy.
Oh, I'm glad you're happy. So, we need to cast the spell.
Okay.
Oh, beautifully done. Now, that's the literal. I want you to spell figuratively now. 1 card for each letter. Let's go with the Ace of Diamonds. Okay?
Okay. So.
Face down.
Yeah. Yeah.
A, C, E, O, F, D, I, A, M, O, N, D. And on the final S, we get the Ace of Diamonds. Yeah?
Oh.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. These aren't my cards, these are Dan's cards. Whenever you use a magician's deck, it's always polite to introduce yourself to the cards.
Okay.
Spell your first name. N-I-C-K. And then Y? Turn it over.
That's fantastic. Wow.
Yay.
Oh, mate. That's
I knew
amazing.
you had the magic touch. How about that?
Me
Amazing.
too.
Amazing.
Now, you're probably wondering, what would this look like in the hands of a professional? Well, I'm glad you asked. Look at this. There's the Ace of Diamonds. Now, you don't want to miss this, okay? Ace of Clubs,
Uh-huh.
Ace of Hearts. So, I'm going to ask for your help. Hold your right hand out for me. Put your hand on top. Actually, use both hands. Don't move, okay? I know that last ace is in here somewhere.
I've already got it, haven't
Sleeves rolled up. Empty hands. I think it's right about here. Ah, so far so good. Are you ready? Don't blink your eyes. Tell me, did you feel anything?
Yeah.
No? Okay, don't blink, don't blink.
I didn't do anything, I swear to my life. I'm slipping.
What? Easy.
Oh!
Easy.
Sorry, what?
No. That's
Wait, what?
Oh.
madness. That's madness.
Taking the 3 and left the 1 there.
Wait,
No, I didn't see those 3 there. I don't know what happened there.
Oh!
You can't choose because that means I have to choose.
Oh
I don't know what's
my
happened
God.
there.
He's ahead of everyone, man.
My.
How?
I don't know what happened there.
How did you
Honestly,
make it
that
stick to my hand? That was
That
perfect.
is
Oh, you're hot
bollocks.
stuff.
was good answer.
That was
Charm as well.
brilliant.